Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Factorio. Why are we doing a brand new series when we've already got one in progress? Well, that's mostly because 0.16 is about to come out as a stable release, so I figured, you know what? It's got a lot of really cool improvements, so let's go ahead and start playing on one of the experimental releases and see how it goes. There's two main reasons I wanted to jump up to 0.16 as well, because primarily, well, I say primarily, a couple reasons. One, the graphics overhaul of the terrain is pretty awesome. The terrain looks really good in this patch, as well as the fact that they introduced cliffs, which is going to make building more normal factories a little harder because you kind of have to skirt around the cliffs and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you could probably plow over them or terraform. Terraform is not the right word. Use some of the landfill maybe. I think you can get through some of the cliffs or get rid of some of the cliffs, but you know what, we're going to try not to. We're going to try to avoid getting rid of any of the terrain features because I think the terrain looks really cool. The other reason I was excited to play about on 0.16 is because of artillery trains. Artillery trains are in the game and they look amazing. It's a really good way of going out and clearing some bases, and we'll have to see how that goes. So let's get going. Oh, not campaign. I want to play a new game. I think we're going to go ahead and do the real world again. I really like the way that the resources are spread out a bit. And the fact that the cliffs are going to be in there, it might, incentivize us a little bit more to have these little pockets of production in different places, kind of around where the cliffs are, and just have the trains going through the cliffside and stuff like that. So let's try that. I don't think I'm going to change any of the other default settings. It's going to turn, obviously, enemy expansion off, which is fine. We'll go out and get to some of those bigger bases with our artillery trains at some point, I'm sure. But no, and also the other cool thing with this feature, there's tons of cool things in this patch. What am I saying? But here's one cool thing, is that we can now see a preview of what our land is going to look like. And wow, this has actually got a lot of good water. I don't know if I don't see any of the cliffs on this one. I thought they like showed up in like little lines and stuff, but I'm not actually seeing any. Maybe they're just smaller than I'm expecting or something. I'm going to try to generate one more just to see if it shows up any differently. Yeah, I'm still not seeing any cliffs. This is going to be okay though. We got copper, we got some iron, we got some coal. Got to go a little ways to get the uranium, which is fine. Got a lot of, good expansion up north and, some good stuff that we can kind of get through the water down here to the south. Oil is going to be really hard. We have to come all the way over here to get the oil, but you know what? That's probably okay. Iron, I mean, there's a little bit of patch of iron right here. And the starting patch is not going to last us very long for sure. Stone. Teeny tiny patch of stone here, and there's a bunch more down here. I'm actually not seeing another good iron expansion site though besides this one. And this was not going to last us a terribly long time. But you know what? That just means we have to kind of continue to expand out and find one. I mean, there's a teeny bit of one up here to the northeast. Who knows how big that one's actually going to be? Eesh, I don't know. All right. One more time. I'm going to hit the regenerate one button one more time because I would like at least a little bit more iron, at least in this picture. It doesn't have to be in our starting area, but at least in this picture, I'd like a little bit more iron. That's not iron, is it? I don't think so. All right, let's do it again. One more time. It's a bit of a darker map. We're going to have a lot more trees, I suspect. There's a big old patch of oh, look at that massive iron spot over there. We're going to start with some here. We got some stone. We got some copper. I don't see any coal. Is that coal right here? It's kind of hard to tell. There's got to be coal in their starting zone. A lot less water in general, but I think that's going to be okay. Uranium's still a little further out, which is good as well. Still not seeing the cliffs necessarily, but maybe we'll see those once we get in there. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's get in here. All right, so here's our new landmass. Still not seeing. Okay, there's coal right there. Okay, I knew there had to be some somewhere. So we've got a good amount of copper here. I mean, it's enough to get us started. Stone, copper, coal, a little bit of water here in the middle. Oh, there's a little bit of coal right there. We're going to have to go a little ways out to get some of the better resources, which is fine. But yeah, here's the new land masses and stuff like that. I'm not really seeing as many cliffs as I would have liked. I was really hoping for more cliffs. I might have to actually... You know what? I think I'm actually going to restart this and bump up the cliff slider a little bit because I actually would really like to have more cliffs just to mess around with. So let's quit game. Let's go back and play. Let's go ahead and go new game. Let's go ahead and go real world. But this time, let's go terrain, cliffs. You know what? Let's just go high and big. Why not? Let's make this crazy. Come on, show me some cliffs. Oh, there's a lot of cliffs here in the middle. Is that it? Is that all the cliffs? Seems a little odd that the cliffs would only be in the starting area. Unless it's just not showing any. I don't know. We may have to just deal with it. It's not quite doing what I was hoping for it to do. There's a lot more cliffs. Okay. That's a lot of crazy cliffs. Oh my goodness. That might be a bit excessive, but you know what? Let's try it. This is going to be interesting. Trying to weave trains in and out of all this is going to be kind of crazy, but I think that's part of the fun. I really wanted to have a bunch of cliffs, and this is definitely a bunch of cliffs. Okay, let's go with this one. Now let's get in here and see what we can do. Oh, look at those cliffs. Those things are awesome. Very, very well done on the graphics. And we can't walk off. No. Man, it's going to make this so interesting to try and build up a good factory with all of this stuff. It's going to have to be very spaghetti-like. Let me look at all the cliffs. Now we got a really good sized patch of iron over here. So we'll be able to tap into these for sure for a while. This is actually going to hold us off for quite some time. How we're going to stick the columns of smelting operations in with all these cliffs, I don't know yet. But we'll make it work. Coal is way down there. Wow. Okay, well, let's head down that direction. At least that's near the iron at the very least. Is that a little big cliff right there, or is that just rocks? That seems like just rocks. Where's the coal? Oh, I passed it. Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh, because all the the clutter on the ground, I totally didn't even see it. I was like looking for a bigger patch of darkness. Okay, no, coal's good. Actually, let's go ahead and come down here and start putting some stuff on the iron first. And then we'll, I guess we could have mined up some coal before we came down all the way over here, but that's all right. Do that. Let's go and build up all of those. Let's come up and get some coal just to get fed a little bit. Lots of little dead trees around, which is fine. I'm okay that there's not a ton of just stand-up trees right around here. I don't know if I really like having the trees all the time. All right, you're going to go in there. I guess we're going to take half of you. Just to get you going a little bit. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. We're not playing with any mods at the moment. We might look into installing some later on in the, down the road. Not all of the mods that I was playing in the previous series have been updated yet. So I was like, you know what? I mean, a couple of the good ones had been, but I was just thinking, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it vanilla and just play with what they've got in here and see how it goes. I think I'm going to be okay with that. All right. Just keep getting a bit more coal. Yeah, I really have no idea how we're going to set up the starting area for this. This is going to be fun and interesting for sure. Let's go grab some of you. Now we're going to need some stone. Some stone. Way up there. Is there any good stone things on the way? Are these mineable? Yes, it looks like they are. In fact, it actually tells you how much stone is in them. That's interesting. 22.5 to be exact. I'm not sure how you get 22.5 out of that. Something tells me that's not completely accurate because we only got 20 out of that one. That one got us 21. Okay. Sure, we'll go with it. Let's get a couple of these building up. We'll get another burner mining drill. Actually, let's go ahead and get enough iron to get another one. Get 2 of these on the coal just right off the bat. Get that rolling in. And we'll kind of seed you just a little bit. All right, there we go. So now we got some coal automated. That's good. Let's see. Let's go get another iron thing down here. Get you fed with some coal. All right, good stuff. Big old patches of iron for sure. It's gonna be good. Clear out some of these trees just to have some boxes and things available while we're waiting for some of the coal and iron to get built up. Lots of little dead trees. Alright, good stuff. Let's go ahead and get a miner on. Let's go ahead and get us a box. And then let's get us a miner on some of the stone. Where is the stone? It's way over here, I think. Yep, right there. Just to get some stone coming in, just so we can have it available. Although there might be enough of these stone patches around that I could have just left with what's there. Alright, you got into there. Did I get some coal? Yes, I did. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Alright, get you going. That will be fine. I need a couple more miner drills on the coal just to keep that going at a higher rate. That's going to be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get 2 more of those. Goodbye, little tree. More little trees. So I guess we got rid of the stone here, but it's still got, got that kind of a graphical effect now. It's kind of interesting. All right, go like that. Just go like that. There you go. Nice little quadrant here. It's gonna be perfectly fine. Right, you're gonna need some more coal. And, okay, let's go ahead and get a couple more down here. Get some more stone while those are building. Yeah, not having long reach is, a little harder, but that's all right. I think we'll be all right. A bunch of you guys built up. All right, let's get a couple of you guys on the copper, and then we'll send the other 2 down to the stone, or the iron, I should say. Come on, grab the right thing. There we go. Get some of that rolling in. And we'll put 2 more down on the iron. Alright, good stuff. A little bit of iron coming in. What's wrong with you? Are you not making any? Why are you not making any? Are you literally out of stone right there? Oh, wow. That's a bit unexpected. I mean, it's fine, but weird. I guess these are just very... Oh, okay. So patches actually get way weaker at the edges than they used to. Interesting. All right, we'll just flip you around something like that. That will be fine. Okay, pretty cool. We need enough stuff for some steam engines and boilers. So let's get a couple of you guys made. We need 4 of you guys, so we need to get some more iron. Yeah, a lot more iron, so hopefully that'll come in soon. Let's get some more coal. Get everything filled back up. You guys are doing okay up here, looks like. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get some more stone while we're over here. Guess we'll put our power set up somewhere up in this area. Need 1 of you. Alright. Gotta fill up you guys with a little more coal. That should be fine. Come on. Not having long reaches. A little weird. I mean, I didn't necessarily take advantage of long reaches, super long reach too much. I mean, occasionally I did. But just this little bit of a gap right here would have been a little bit nice to have a little bit bigger, but that's alright. Alright, what are we missing? Still more iron plates. Wow. A lot of iron plates we need. All right. So let's. How many does that give us? 3. So we need 1 more. There we go. 4. All right. So that's a start. Let's get a couple electric poles going. That's gonna be fine. And do we have enough for you? No, we need more iron. Let's go ahead and get one of you going before I run all the way up there. Just to be able to have a science thing we can stick down. Still not enough. Wow. Lots and lots of iron. There we go. Just to get some going. Of course, we don't have any the actual beakers at the moment, but that'll be all right. We'll figure it out. All right, probably kind of down this line right up here. Should be fine. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Just like right up here. Oh, wow, look at there. Actually tells you where you can place stuff. That's kind of cool. All right, so you guys just come down this way. I think we'll put a thing there. Yeah, what I'm trying to say, pipe. Which I was only able to make 1. We'll just stick 1 for now. That way we can stick you kind of in the middle here. Cover all of that stuff, and that'll be fine. Well, you don't quite reach here, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, grab you. Grab all you guys as I'm passing by. Oh, you need some more coal, which is fine. We can bring you some back. Lots of stone now. Lots of coal. Good amount of iron. Perfect. And you need some coal up here, Mr. Copper. That'll work. All right, and now we should be able to make a couple more of those things. Would be good. All right, you go there, and let's feed you guys a little bit of coal for now. It's gonna be fine. Get you rolling. And how do I want to do this? I guess you can have you come up here just to get over onto this side, which is fine. Or do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that. It's just too far to be able to put it up there. Do I like this pattern or not? I usually do like a pattern where I put a pole here in between these things, which I actually think is going to be better. Let's do that. Not the pole, but the pipe is trying to, the words I'm trying to say. Do this and have you go there. That's going to be fine. Come on. Get out of the way. All right, let's fill you up some coal this time. And stick you there. You can come out to there. Perfect. That's much better. Go ahead and drop you down here just to get going. And can we even get you any red science at the moment? We can. So let's get you your 10 red science that we're going to need. And be able to fill you up here momentarily. Let's go ahead and just make a round of everything while we're building those. You need some more coal. You guys are doing okay at the moment. A couple of you guys are about to run out. Give you a little bit. You're going to need a little bit, and you're going to need a little bit over here. We'll take a little bit up here to put into our electricity. All right, first thing we want to research is automation. All right, good stuff. You guys go in there. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. I didn't mean 5. Just 1. Just 1. just to stick up here and just start scanning out a little bit. Kind of seeing what our surroundings look like. All right, so while we're waiting on automation, how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to need to start automating some of our production of belts and things. So I guess we'll wait for the automation to finish. Be a little bit more patient. That's going to be fine. How about you just, I don't know, just give us a couple stacks. We don't need you running forever. It's going to be fine. You guys doing all right? Looks like everybody's running. Let's just do this then while we're down here. Grab 2 more of you. Actually, something like that. Just to get a couple more of these running. Mostly because I like the symmetry, but I'm sure it'd be good to have a few more iron things running at the same time. There we go. We have a little bit of coal we can stick up here in our electric system. All right, there's our first research done. What do we want to go for next? I don't think we need guns right away, so we'll probably go for logistics. Let's grab some coal, stick it in you guys. And we're going to need to get you some beakers again. 20 to be exact. And at some point in the near future, we'll need to start automating that. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. When we come back, we will finish setting up a little bit of kind of initial automation so that we can start expanding out our, I don't know how big of a kind of bus system we're going to do, but we'll see where we can fit it and what we can do. I do appreciate you watching. If you like this new series with the new 0.16, please, let me know. Give me a like or whatever. Give me some comments if you want, and hopefully this is a successful one. Like I said, I really like the graphics, a lot of the changes, which is why I was excited to start playing on this as soon as possible. So thank you and goodbye.